Alright, in today's video we're going to talk about the Volvo Penta U-joints and its assembly, and this video might upset some people. It doesn't matter because it is a little controversial. First of all, most of the U-joints on these older Volvo Pentas, they have the clips, the C-clips on the inside of the cap. Some of the SP and the DP models, especially when you get into the large bearing race on upper gearbox, they'll have the clips on the outside. Now, there is no automotive replacement for that one that I have found. However, for these, the older style with the clips on the inside, there is an automotive replacement. And that is part number 6301. You could go to AutoZone and buy the Value Crafts. This was years ago. They were like $9. I think now they're $16, as you know the price goes up on everything. But even if you do a search on eBay for the 6301, you could still buy them for like $9 a piece. Now, here's the thing. They say, well, you can't use automotive U-joints in replace of marine ones. Well, years ago, I actually talked to a guy at a U-joint shop, and I asked him what the difference was between the two, and he said there is no difference. He said one U-joint is no more special than another. Now, if a crabby marine expert was with me and heard him say that, I'm pretty sure the next conversation would have went like,
"Who the fuck are you?" "Excuse me? Who the fuck are you?"
it's the guy that knows everything about U-joints.
Sounds perfectly reasonable to me.
What the fuck do you know?
So a marine mechanic is probably never gonna agree with something like that. He also did say there were over 300 different kinds of U-joints, but if you're worried about the grease, marine grease or not, you can actually just pump marine grease in here. You don't have to put regular grease in it. And these U-joints aren't supposed to get wet anyway. That's why you have a boot that covers the whole assembly. It's not supposed to get wet. And even if it does, eventually they all rust. Every older assembly I've ever taken apart, they were always rusty. As a matter of fact, I like them a little bit rusty because when you remove the clips, they come out better. If they're all greased up and everything, these clips will spin, then it makes it harder to remove. If you have the U-joints with the clips on the outside, this is the best deal I found. They're about, say, $28 a piece. For the U-joints with the clips on the inside, if you wanted to buy what they would call the marine ones, you're looking at about $22.50 a piece. Okay, otherwise you can just go to eBay and you can still find these pretty cheap. They're like $9 a piece. So it's up to you. Spend whatever you want on them. And if you say it's just for peace of mind, well, then I would recommend replacing your bellow every 3 to at least 5 years, just to make sure they're dry. You'll be fine. When I was younger, I used to go four-wheeling all the time, just like this, through the mud and water, and U-joints never had a problem, and they were exposed to all elements of the weather, you know, through winter and everything. So why would a marine U-joint be better than an automotive U-joint? Now, I couldn't remember if these also worked on Mercruiser or not, and so I looked it up, and sure enough, they should be the same. OMC also